Is Travis Hunter already better than his head coach Deion Sanders? Well, at least better than him when he was a freshman at Florida State. Someone actually thinks so. And a little known comment that kind of is flying under the radar. Let's talk about it after the bumper. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. here at the Black Boss channel with Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, SWAC Media Day happened. We did our live show. Shout out to y'all that tapped into the live show. We had a good time on that, talking about the good and the bad that took place at the SWAC Media Day. There was a whole lot of good, way more good than bad, but there was some things that can be cleaned up, and we discussed that. Go over there. We'll put the link in the bio on this one so you can tap into that. But there was a comment that was made that is kind of flying under the radar, and I think that is super, super important to talk about, and that is Coach Prime actually saying that Travis Hunter is better than he was when he was at Florida State, at this point anyway. You know, because by the time Coach Prime left Florida State, he was a Thorpe Award winner. He was an All-American. He was a top 5 pick in the NFL draft going to the Atlanta Falcons, and he ended up being a college football Hall of Famer to go along with the NFL Hall of Fame. So let's talk about it. Let me show you an article that was produced by HBCU Game Day. Shout out to those guys. You know, they get some exclusive content with their relationship with the pregame show in Jackson State. So they got this comment that nobody else really got in on. And that was Deion Sanders says Travis Hunter is better than him at his age. He goes on to say, how does Travis Hunter, an incoming freshman at Jackson State, compare to Deion Sanders as an incoming freshman at Florida State in 1985? Pretty darn well, if you ask Coach Prime. Quote, Travis is so far ahead of me. When I was his age is ridiculous. Sanders told HBCU Game Day at SWAC Media Day, I wasn't that, not at his age. I know this is going to go viral, and it should. I was not that. That's a grown man right there at that age. Travis got it. Well, that's pretty high praise for a man who revolutionized the quarterback position. That is also true. Travis got it. I rarely say that, especially about somebody who plays my position. Travis got it, Sanders continued. He got it as an athlete. He's got it as a person. Travis is a great young man, a great athlete. Usually the great athlete may be an idiot. The great athlete don't want to study, don't want to prepare. That great athlete don't want to work, don't want to hit the weights, don't want to be in condition. The rising freshman showed up to SWAC Media Day in a walking boot thanks to a high ankle sprain. He's not expected to miss any game time. And with last season's SWAC Freshman of the Year, Shedeur Sanders, the top prospect of the 2022 class is pretty low-key at this point, but his coach can definitely pick up the slack in that area. One of the things Deion likes about Travis's willingness and desire for coaching. This kid has it. His mother has done a phenomenal job with raising a man that wants it all. Not some of it. I mean, when a guy calls me over, when I'm usually positioned behind the defense or behind the quarterback to watch plays develop to his side of the field so I can watch him work, so I can get on his butt, that's what he wants. He wants it. No doubt Hunter is super talented, but better than young Deion Sanders. Well, according to the man himself, there is one area he has an edge over the new prize pupil. He says Hunter isn't quite as fast, but he does have some advantages too. Faster, Sanders said of himself. Yeah, foot speed, yeah, but all the on that offense and defense, not only that, but with someone with navigational system that's been there, done that, that knows the destination. Not only that, someone that's willing to allow him to exploit every darn asset and ability that he has. Sanders is talking about himself, of course, the Pro Football Hall of Famer. And so, like I said, this comment is kind of going low key. And one thing that Jackson State coach Prime, Travis Hunter, one thing they have not shied away from when it comes to Travis Hunter coming to Jackson State and all the hype that comes behind it, they haven't shied away from expectations. They haven't shied away from the hype. They haven't shied away from the fact that Travis is one of, if not arguably, the best players on our team right now. Coach Prime said in one of those the pregame videos, he said we only have 2 starters. Grown, which is Shedeur, the quarterback, and Travis. Everybody else's job is up for grabs. They have not shied away. The first chance at media day, they bring Travis Hunter, even though he's in a walking boot. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have not shied away from the expectation, and they have not shied away from saying that, yo, whatever expectation y'all have of Travis, we have hires, and he's already exceeding those expectations. That's how special this young man is. He is that special. He is that talented, where I think, being a college football Hall of Famer, a pro football Hall of Famer, the NFL just celebrated the top 150 players of all time, Deion Sanders being in all those lists, saying he is better than me when I was 18. He is better than me when I was a freshman. He is that dude. And I'm not, because, you know, sometimes when coaches, especially when coaches get a player that a lot of folks feel like they aren't supposed to get, or that's really, really coveted, really, really touted, high expectations, the coaches try to shy away from those things. They try to scale it back. They're like, oh, you know, yes, he is super talented, but we have a ton of talented people on our team. Yes, he is extremely gifted, but we have a bunch of gifted people. And I don't want you guys to put too much pressure on a guy that's just a freshman. I don't want to guys put too much pressure just because we say he's going to play both ways. No, Coach Prime and Travis himself and Jackson State as a team, they're not shying away from that. Yeah, he's super talented. Yeah, he's gifted. He's more gifted than guys we've ever had. He's more talented than guys we've ever had. And he is going to play both ways. All of that pressure you're putting on him, he's already accepted it, and pressure is football. And he's already accepted it, and he's going to exceed whatever your expectations. This is the type of bravado that they're bringing out. This is the type of things that they're saying. And this is what, as a JSU fan, as a fan of college football, as a fan of HBCU football, as a fan of the SWAC, should have you excited. Well, maybe not if you're Grambling, Southern, you know, FAMU, and maybe you're not excited if you're those guys, right? If you're fans of those schools, but it should be exciting because, yo, they really believe he is going to live up to whatever astronomical expectations, not only that we have, but that they're putting on him as well. That's pretty cool. And they're not running from it. They're not shying away from it. They're not running from it. They're adding fuel to the fire. When a pro football Hall of Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it, both at the college level and at the pro level, at that position, doing what Travis does, says he is better than me when I was that age, that means you ain't running from nothing. That means you're like, yeah, he's that dude. And then when you see him on the stadium, on the podium, which wasn't so small, right? This is like exclusive content. But when they were on the podium on ESPN networks, and before Prime leaves the microphone, he takes the microphone up to his mouth. He says, yo, I just want to let y'all know one thing. This dude, meaning Travis, yeah, he's the real deal. You know, and Tiffany's like, yo, we got a glimpse of it at the spring game. He's like, no. They ain't talking about no spring game. This dude is the real deal. Essentially saying to me, what it sounded like, it was like, yo, we had him in handcuffs at the spring game. You know what I'm saying? Went out there and made a play in the second half, and then we cut him off. But we ain't cut him off come the season. We ain't stopping nothing. This is all systems go come the season, and y'all about to see how real he is. How legit he is. And even I was like, okay. One thing you can say about Prime, I mean, you cannot like Prime, you know what I'm saying? You can think he's too arrogant or has too much brash or bravado. And you can think that, I mean, I'm not faulting you for thinking that way but he doesn't run away. He, nor his family, nor his program runs away from who they are. They fully engulf themselves into who they are. You know, they're flashy. The man made a song called Must Be the Money. You know what I'm saying? The man made a famous dance. He is flashy. He is who he is. So therefore, that translates down to his children. Shador comes through with a big old diamond chain and an all diamond watch. They embrace who they are. They don't run from it. They're cocky. They're, you know, but don't, he always says, don't let my confidence, what did he say? Don't let my confidence make you insecure or something like that. Don't confuse my confidence with your insecurity, something like that. Something that's really, really cool, right? It's like, damn, that is cool as hell, right? So they don't run from who they are. They know that they're cocky. They know that they're brash. They know they're a little bit arrogant. But if you go out and back it up, that ain't too much nobody can say from you. And a lot of times when you have talented schools, have talented teams, have talented coaches, players, whatever, they try to run from that a little bit. They try to like, you know, we're really good, but
I don't want you to see us. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to like stay low key. I just want to like pretend like we're not that good or pretend like we're not who we are. Like go out on the field and do all of that stuff. But then in the media, we kind of just like become a shell of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Prime like, yo, we are who we are. You know what I'm saying? We about to let Travis out the cage. He's a pit bull in the kennel. We about to let him out the cage. And y'all about to feel it. And I can't do nothing but clap it up and respect that. That's why the man is who he is. That's why his program is what they are. And that's why they get all the media attention, the marketing, et cetera, et cetera. But to come out and say this about Travis, I like it. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see what he does this fall. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Coach Prime says that Travis Hunter is better than him as an incoming freshman or as a freshman than he was his freshman year at Florida State. It's high expectations, but there's nothing different than what they've been saying the entire time since he has been a JSU Tiger. Once again, my name is JeffLightsyJr with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. That is Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.